Hello there, this is Dave Motorhead again. And what we're going to do today is we're going to take the rear hub spindle out of a late model car. And I'm taking these out for a guy so we can rebuild the rear bearings, and so that's what we're going to do today. Hold on one second while I put on the hat cam. Well, as you can see, we're getting the 67 stripped down. We got it all jacked up here. Getting it all stripped down so we can cut it up. And anyway, let me make sure I got my hat on there nice and tight. We're going to crawl under this thing and we're going to pull this rear spindle off real quick. Okay, first thing you want to do, what I'm not going to do but you guys might want to do it, is pull the emergency brake so this won't spin. But I got air tools so I can make it spin. First thing we want to do is we want to get that cotter pin out of there. So we'll spin that sucker up. It's all ready to come out already. We'll get that cotter pin out of there on that big nut. And then here's where I get to cheat. Spray a little bit of penetrant on that sucker. And then I will take, come here, big hose. Spray that off a little bit. Then we will get us a impact wrench. We'll get on there and take that nut off. Piece of cake. And then we're going to take our handy duty Corvair yoke puller and we will put that sucker on there. Let me pull this back a little bit. We got the right size bolts there. Trying to do this quick so I won't waste a lot of time. We'll get these bolts started in there. Put our puller on. Bolts right in where the yoke goes. We'll take this little bad ride. Where's my 1/2 inch at? Now, come on, baby. And we'll tighten that on there real quick till they're all just one more. Okay, those are all snugged up. Now we'll take our socket here. This is where the air tools come in handy. Make sure that we're lined up in the center there, which it should be. We are. And we're going to just pull that yoke ride off. This is where the impact wrench really comes in handy. Okay, there's our yoke, and that's no yoke. What we'll do is we'll undo these things now. So that's where you need the impact wrench. Comes in really handy. Okay, there's that. There's the washer. And we're going to just sit that sitting here for right now. Leave that sitting right there. Then we're going to move out. Move on out to the outside. Grab my tools and the stuff I'm going to need here so I can get a hold of it and won't be all out there. Okay, so now I got my yoke off. I'm going to slide on out of here. And then I'm going to take my brake line loose right there with the good tool. Hopefully this one's not rounded up. There we go. See, that one didn't break. Ain't like that. Then we're going to take our brake line off. Then we got our brake line off. Look at that. This is already off. Take that off. Get our spring tool. Take some springs off here. I left my other spring tool at home. I don't like this one, but it'll work. It's kind of a cheesy spring tool in my opinion. Okay, we got those off. Take our pliers. Take these little bad rides off. Now we can just spread this out, get these off, put our little parts in there. I always keep them inside here. Then we want to take this off. Just kind of wiggle it around in there. Come on, baby. There you go. There's all our brake parts. Then you can just spread this spring back. Sometimes it's a bitch. If you're a He-Man, you can get it. Take that off. And then, here comes the tough part. Where's my hammer at? Getting this dude off. Now, I've done a lot of these. I just kind of push them out of there, but I need my hammer. Oh! Where'd the hammer go? Come here, hammer. Ugh. Let's make sure we're still good here recording. Yep, we're still good recording. Everybody says, oh, put a wrench around that or something. I just kind of, I need to take this out. Got to take this bolt out down here. There we go. We'll use this tool. Got to take the retainer bolt out for your brake. Loosen that bad right up, and I'm just gonna get in here and I pull on this thing and get it started. There's one. Come on, baby. I just push on them, and there's two, and there's three. Now I can just go like this. Should be able to tap it right out of there. See how easy that is? Everybody fights with those damn things, and all I got to do is take a screwdriver and tap them out. Okay, now we're going to take our 4 bolts out. We got 4 bolts here. There's our little safety bar. We're going to take these 4 bolts out. Oh, that's a 9/16. Take these 4 little bolts out. There's an uno. There's the next one. I always take the washers off too because they get stuck in there. one more and this whole thing will just come right out. And then we're ready to send them to Steve Goodman and have him rebuild them for you. Okay, there's those 4 bolts. Let me get this lock washer off there. Lock washers sometimes get stuck in there. Now you can just start pulling on this thing and there you go. Just like that. You want to get the air gun and blow some of the dirt out of there, but these are going to come apart and get rebuilt anyways because they're filthy dirty and they're really crunchy. I looked at them and I spun them around and they're all filthy and crunchy. I'm going to blow the dirt out. Then I'm going to take my yoke and I'm going to slap it up on there. Tap it on a little bit. And then I'm going to bolt it back together and send it off to a rebuilder. And that's all there is to it, man. That's all you got to do. Let me change hats here. Anyway, this is Dave Motorhead, and that's rear hub removal 101. When you got the right tools, it only takes a few minutes. I think it's been probably 10 minutes or so. And got those off and going to get them rebuilt and cleaned up and ready to reinstall. So anyways, that's late model rear hub removal 101. Piece of cake, baby. Thanks for watching.